Oh! Hey everybody, hello, it's my mom Judy.
Hello.
Welcome to our reaction channel. Today we are continuing with our dark reactions with season 1, episode 7, Crossroads. Before I begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share if you're new here. And if you want to watch any of our full-length reactions to any of our dark reactions, you can find them on my Patreon, linked to in the description box, well as my other YouTube channel, also linked to in the description box. If y'all want to go check that out. So last episode, Jonas went back in time.
Yeah.
And I came up with the theory that Jonas is the investigator. But we'll see if I'm right or not.
Yeah.
I could be totally wrong.
Who knows?
And, yeah. And Ulrich thought for the longest time that Regina was the one that came up with the rape
Oh, yeah.
accusation, but no.
Hannah.
Oh, God, right. And we don't know if Hannah knows who Mikkel really is.
Right.
We're not sure. Yeah, that was some of the stuff. Oh, Peter and Trot, they were together, they have a book.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing, so like 9/17, that was when Jonas went back in time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they know when stuff's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and Ulrich figured out that Mads was a little boy.
Oh, yeah.
Which again, I think like an episode or two after they revealed the missing boy, I was like, I wonder if it's Mads, you know? And I brought up DNA testing, but yeah, they must have obviously not tested it against Mads, because who would have thought to do that?
Right.
So someone must have. So,
Did they bring him through time dead, or did they bring him through time alive?
Yeah.
And kill him in the present? Because you'd think...
yeah, that's what I was just going to ask.
And, like, where has he been all this time? In a different time? Space? You mean a different time?
Well, if at this time, back 33 years ago, was happening around the same time, if he went to the present then died, that would be their current present.
Mm-hmm.
So he wouldn't have been dead that long. Or, you know, within reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a month or something. I don't know how long he'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think all the stuff that happened with Mads and all the stuff happening in the present day,
right.
they're only about like a month apart.
Right.
Time-wise, I think.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. It'll all make sense eventually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into this. Let's go. Oh.
Is that little Mads or something? No, it's
Was
not.
that little Jensen or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
What was his name? I forgot his name.
Yeah. Yazin or something.
Oh. Was that the Helgi?
Erinnere mich.
Oh!
Ich erinnere mich an alles.
That was him. He used to be in that place. That explains his outfit. His outfit looked like it was sort of back in the day outfit.
Maybe he somehow escaped.
And it's like he forgot. Now I remember.
Well, probably was pretty traumatized, so, you know, the subconscious will block that stuff out.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Like give him the finger or something.
10 gefunden habt, 10 Stunden plus minus.
Only 10
Ist es
hours.
möglich, dass also jetzt rein theoretisch, dass er schon länger tot ist und nach seinem Tod irgendwie konserviert wurde?
Konserviert? Wie tiefgefroren?
Yeah, that's exactly what he means.
Also dann müsste es Spuren im Gewebe geben, das hätte ich ja gesehen. Gefrorenes Steak sieht ja auch nicht aus wie ein frisches.
Also nicht.
Nee, nicht, dass ich wüsste.
Oh, he's thinking maybe frozen
In welchem
and
Zeitraum der Konservierung sprechen wir denn?
makes sense.
33 years.
33 Jahre.
33 Jahre. So wie der aussieht. Das ist eher unmöglich.
Regina, du scheiß Brillenschlange.
Man, poor Regina is really boring.
I know.
Ich meine, wir haben ihn in Betracht gezogen, ob der nicht vielleicht mit dem Verschwinden seines
Oh my god.
Egon?
Man, they got their guns drawn and everything. It's like, Jesus, just a power plant. What the heck kind of heavy-ass security he has.
Oh god.
Whew.
Ich bin krankgeschrieben.
Du siehst in meinen Augen aber ganz fit aus.
Ich hab was mit dem Arm. Ich bin gerade auf dem Weg zum Krankenhaus.
Steig ein. Ich fahr dich.
But, I don't like this police officer, dude. He keeps butting in. Not really saying.
Never went back and talked to him. Or something happened.
Wait, what did I say?
It was empty. Helgi told him to come back on like this certain day, Tuesday at 10:30. We
Oh,
can
but
talk.
he never did.
But then they never had the interview.
Gotcha.
And he purposely told him 10:30 for a reason.
Oh, right.
I mean, not that Helgi did anything, but he might be a victim too.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to take the Forest home because the Forest Road home. Probably because that's where he was abducted, in the forest.
Wie heißt du denn?
Jonas.
Und warum lässt du dich nicht von deinen Eltern fahren?
That's my mom's 14. Oh.
Das sind Kopfhörer.
Das sind doch keine Kopfhörer.
Steckt man sich so in die Ohren.
Dinge gibt's. Das ist eine Abkürzung.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
And I hope he gets to see Mikhail. I mean, it helped poor little Mikhail out.
I know. And there were all those, like, vats of something. I don't know.
And that might be what they moved or are trying to hide, you know what I mean?
Something.
They're probably doing something illegal at the power plant, and that's what they're trying to maybe hide.
Yeah.
It just makes it suspicious that this other stuff's going on.
I
You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's probably something totally different. But I don't know.
Isn't this whole show about how everything's all connected?
Yeah, it's true. Why doesn't she have another officer with her? Like, why
don't
would you be
know.
by yourself doing this?
Mom,
Yeah, I would
you know what
be.
you say to me every time I ask questions? It's a TV show.
I know.
Wer ist der Polizist? Ich will nur ein paar Fragen stellen.
Ich kenne Sie.
Who's him?
Was? Was haben Sie gerade gesagt? Was haben Sie gesagt?
Him.
Warum waren Sie vorgeladen?
Ich kann das ändern.
He thinks it's him.
Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern. Und die Zukunft.
Was hast du gesagt?
Ich kann die Vergangenheit ändern. Und die Zukunft.
And the future. Oh, he has a broken leg.
Oh, he does.
Wenig wird doch von der Welt verstehen.
Did we not know that?
Wie müssen die Menschen sich gefühlt haben, als man ihnen zum ersten Mal sagte, die Erde sei eine Kugel?
Huh. Some people still don't believe it.
Right?
Das ist total verrückt. Und wenn es das nicht ist?
Oh, look at Mikhail.
Das bedeutet,
Means he has to stay here.
dass Ulrich mein Großvater ist und Martha deine Tante. Das ist doch Schwachsinn.
Oh.
Ich bring Mikkel jetzt wieder zurück und bring
Oh,
alles
I
wieder in
didn't think
Ordnung.
about that part.
Ich hab doch nicht verstanden.
Oh, I didn't think about that
Wenn du Mikkel
part.
jetzt zurückbringst, dann greifst du in den Lauf der Dinge ein. Dein Vater lernt deine Mutter nicht kennen. Sie verlieben sich nicht. Sie heiraten nicht. Und du wirst nicht geboren. Bringst du ihn jetzt zurück, dann löschst du deine eigene Existenz aus.
But he already
Deine
exists.
Rolle in all dem hier ist viel größer, als du denkst.
Yeah, I didn't know his foot was broken.
I didn't either. Oh yeah, he hurt his ankle. We did see that. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. He would eat those
Twix bars?
yeah.
Du musst nicht für ihn lügen.
Aber ich lüge nicht. Ich habe das gewollt. Wir beide haben das gewollt. Er hat mich nicht gezwungen.
How'd she get a black eye?
Und dein Gesicht? Was ist damit passiert?
Her dad.
Da bin ich hingefallen.
I bet her
Das hat nichts
mom or
damit zu
dad.
tun.
Jemand hat euch gesehen. Wichtig ist nur, dass du weißt, dass Ulrich dir im Moment nichts tun
She's
kann.
telling you.
Und dass er für das bestraft wird, was er dir
Yeah,
angetan
but she's
hat.
sitting there with a black eye.
I know, but
Ulrich
still.
hat nichts gemacht.
He
Seine
probably
Haut
thinks
schien
she's lying to
herzugehen.
protect him.
Ich habe ihm gesagt, er soll Kondome besorgen.
Ich weiß es, Ulrich.
Was weißt du?
Right? Yeah. Before I say anything, what is it exactly you think you know?
Hannah und du.
Oh, that says it all.
Ich kann das erklären.
Bitte nicht, Ulrich.
Right?
I want to hear some bullshit.
There's no excuse for cheating.
Bringst du ihn jetzt zurück, dann löschst du deine eigene Existenz aus. Aber jede Entscheidung für etwas ist doch immer eine Entscheidung gegen etwas.
He's like, but if I take him back, he won't kill himself.
Oh, that's true.
Oh! Oh! That's Helgi.
Mm-hmm.
He always goes out when the lights are flashing. Oh, it's that wallpaper. From the creepy room, I think.
Yeah,
Ain't it?
could be.
So you're gonna burn it?
But he's just not letting up on poor old Helgi. Or
Oh,
Helgi.
yeah, Helgi. Yeah, he got up when the lights flashed.
I know, I'm just saying Urlich's not giving up on him.
Because clearly he's the trench coat dude. He might be killing those boys. You know?
That's that little thing, yes.
I know, so that's why he's not giving up. This makes me nervous.
I know. Oh,
Is that little Yazin?
or someone of them, yeah. Is he really doing it or is he helping someone? Well, that Noah, the priest, I guess.
Yeah, but he's still killing kids. He's still an accomplice.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm just saying.
Oh, that room used to be that basement. This maybe used to be. This used to be the room. This was the room.
Oh.
And that's why the wallpaper was still on there. This used to be the room. So when we
Who's
see
that?
I don't know. Oh God, he's got that.
Is that the traveler guy? He had all that on his back.
That's not our.
If not,
Is that Noah?
oh, it could be.
Is that Noah's face?
It'll come to us.
Discussion time. Okay. So I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
So I'm fairly positive the shirtless dude thing was Noah. Looked like his face.
Yeah.
So the tattoos on his back. Mikkel had a piece of paper.
Oh.
What is that?
I don't know.
Where have we also seen that?
Didn't the traveler have it on his?
Oh, I don't remember.
I thought I saw it on someone else's
I
back
don't
or
remember.
or some. I thought the traveler had it on him too.
I don't remember. That's the thing.
That's why I thought maybe it was at the Traveler, but then we saw his face. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, but yeah, that room is the room.
Yeah.
Because I recognize the door and the it's the room. It's just that because Charlotte found a little bit of wallpaper
Right,
sticking to it
right.
that they must have missed.
Yeah.
So when they've been killing those boys, they must have been taking them back to the 80s maybe.
Mm-hmm.
When the room is all maybe decked, which would explain like the 80s TV and music.
Right. Yeah, well, that all right, which
Yeah.
we knew that.
Well, we didn't know that like Eric and them were back in the 80s in that room.
Oh, that's true.
Why did you know that?
Well, yeah, I figured they were in the 80s when all that was happening with the music. It was all tied to the 80s.
Okay, but did you know that Eric was taken back in time?
Oh, no. I didn't realize Eric was taken back in time.
That's my point.
Oh, yeah.
That explains the 80s music. I initially thought it was just an 80s recreation.
Oh, gotcha.
My point being, he was really back in the 80s.
Right, gotcha.
And or 50s, because little Helgi was a little boy. And he was taken to that room.
Or he was taken to the future.
Good point.
Because Mads was probably abducted in 86, brought to the future.
Yeah, dumped
and
it
then
off.
either killed, probably, I would assume killed in the future, but maybe killed in the past.
Well,
Who knows?
no, because he had the
Right.
that.
But I meant time travel.
No,
So either,
no. The point, he would have been killed back in the 80s because the contraption they had down in that room killed him, and they must have transferred his body. They dumped him in the present.
Right. So they transported him through time when he was dead.
They must have, because that room's all cleaned out in the present
Yeah, that's true.
or future, depending on the way you look at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe they haven't found Eric's body because we don't know what time they dumped his body. Like what year they dumped
Yeah.
Eric's body.
Because we
'Cause
saw
they never
them
found Eric's-
taken. They saw.
Dragging Eric's body. But no one's found Eric's body yet because we don't know what year they dumped him in maybe.
And then at the end, no, 1953 on the wall.
Yeah, which like you said, be more like Helgi's time.
Yeah. When he was a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
But Helgi's killing the boys.
But I'm wondering though if they abducted Helgi.
Like brainwashed him?
Yeah, so maybe rather than killing him, they were making him help.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people will do that.
Yeah, but he's still an accomplice.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm just saying, though, I'm wondering if maybe rather than kill him, like, oh, let's use him to somehow help.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
I'm sure he's not the one, I mean, I'm sure he's not the driving force behind it, but yes, he's a conspiracy. He's helping.
No was the driving
right,
force.
Right.
Okay, so Ulrich's mom, she saw no one talking to
Whose
someone.
mom? I'm sorry.
Ulrich's
Oh,
mom
right.
saw Noah talking to someone. Was that Helgi? Young Helgi?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but she mentioned a disfigured ear. Does Helgi have a disfigured ear?
I
and
don't
couldn't
know.
see it?
I don't know.
Or is it someone else? Because she specifically mentioned
The ear.
that
it's
it was
the
like
same- yeah.
disfigured. And then they promptly showed Helgi after, and so I was trying to look at his ears, but his hair was in the way.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I feel like if you wanted to bring up the disfigured ear, your hair wouldn't be in the way.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So maybe that's not Helgi who was talking.
Well, it
to.
could be other people helping him, too.
No, I know, but not my. I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know,
I'm just
yeah.
saying. And Jonas went back in time, and he saw Hannah and Mikkel, but the investigator.
Don't mess with time.
And so Jonas went back.
And burnt the letter.
Ah. But Ulrich's not following old Helgi.
Oh, yeah.
Old Helgi's. Well, maybe he's gonna lead Ulrich to the past.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I just have to ask something. I mean, I guess realistically, the investigator knows more about time travel than I do in this world.
Mm-hmm.
But he keeps telling Jonas that if you change, well, he said if you make one decision, affects another decision. Now, so it's kind of like if he saves Mikkel, the decision would be Mikkel wouldn't die, but then Jonas would never be born. Right.
Right.
Like those are the decisions. But
And Hannah would marry somebody else.
Right.
And
But here's my question. He says that Jonas' existence wouldn't be there anymore, but Jonas is alive though. He doesn't just blip out of existence if he brings Mikkel back to the future.
I don't know how that would work.
I mean, yeah, he wouldn't be born again, but this Jonas is still alive, ain't he? Do you get... No, I know you don't know, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way the investigator made it sound that if he takes Mikkel back to the present,
He would just, like, go bust into dust?
Our current Jonas... Yeah, like Thanos' snap, right? He just turns to dust. And I'm like, is that accurate? I know time travel isn't real, but I'm just like... Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I do.
So I don't... But even the investigator asked that one dude, tell me about time or time travel. So even he maybe doesn't know everything.
Yeah.
And again, we're under the impression that he might be Jonas. He might not be Jonas. I don't know who he is.
Right.
Maybe he is a Jonas, but he made a separate mistake. But, excuse me, but the kicker though is that, sorry, I keep burping. Is that things just, they keep, like, repeating.
Mm-hmm.
So if you change it... Man, I don't know. I'm so tired. I can't figure this out tonight.
No, I don't think we're ever going to figure it out till it's all said and done.
Okay. And, like, I gotta say, the Egon guy, he's creepy for a cop back in the day. Like, you see the way with Jonas? It's like they made it seem so eerie when he was like, oh, it's a shortcut.
Yeah.
But nothing happened. But
no, but I think they were supposed to mean like it's through the forest, through the creepy forest.
No.
I don't know.
But I don't like Egon. He has too much of a bias against Ulrich. Yeah, even Katarina. Yeah, it must be a family gave her the black guy. She's straight up saying, yo, I have a question. If someone makes up a false testimony like Hannah does, and it's her word against like Katarina's word, but there's no physical evidence, what do they do?
Well, she'd have to press charges. So I think Katrina or Katarina. So if she doesn't ever press charges, then they have nothing to hold him on. They have to let him go, and that's probably why they have to let him go.
Yeah. Okay, because there's no evidence.
Well, that's why a lot of times, like in real life rape cases and stuff, a lot of times the victim doesn't want to press charges because they just don't want to move forward with it and relive it. So then they
have to let the person.
Yeah, a lot of times, unless they maybe have like some DNA or some other physical stuff they can charge the person with. A lot of times.
But if it's just testimony.
And if you're not willing to testify or press charges, then they just kind of have to let it go.
Yeah. And it sucks that in rape cases they have a statute of limitations. They don't have that for like murder.
No, they sure don't.
Which is really stupid. That's so, it's just, I mean, obviously rape can affect, obviously men can be raped.
Right.
But overwhelmingly women tend to be raped, so you kind of think that's sort of a, it's a problematic thing in our justice system, but either way. Yeah, so Ulrich, obviously, he gets out eventually. Yeah, but I just don't like that Egon's now, he's all like, well, maybe Ulrich's part of Mads' disappearance. It's like, dude, I mean, like, he's just so biased, he can't see clearly. But either way, yeah, I'm tired, you guys. So, okay, yeah, this show, it's intricate and crazy, so that's kind of all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction.
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And so sorry. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this episode, you can find it on my Patreon. And have a beautiful, wonderful day.
Good
Bye.
night.